All right, everybody, bring it in. We got a lot to cover today. We gotta find a way to limit transition baskets if we stand any chance of winning games. Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it, fellas.
You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Step out, step out, step out!
Hey! Man, you can't play with me. Shot!
That's all you!
You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today.
Get mine, get mine! Help him out! Put pressure on him, put pressure on him!
Wanna snatch a towels? Hey, he can ball, huh? Shut up!
Come on, man, defend!
Take that when you get it, cat!
Get it!
We're here. We're here.
Cut through, baby! Cut through! Let it fly! That's what the rain was for! Ah! Hey, right here!
Who's got ball? And well.
Help him!
see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Started, man. Let's get started. Shot! Shot!
Oh, Alec, man.
Hey, balance it out! I see him, I see him, I see him!
Nah, we good. Let's go.
Three of them, baby! Hey, hey, hey!
Now we're rolling. Man, I can't even watch this.
Hey, hey, right here!
Y'all ready to lose?
One more.
Turn up, baby.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus! Hit the drop, man. Keep shooting.
Let's
Hey,
do
you
this.
got him! Hey, hey, hey! Keep shooting, baby! Get it, get it! Hey, hey! Good board, good board! Board! Hey, don't worry about it. Keep shooting that. Hold up! Hey, that's all right, man. Keep shooting. Hey, hey, keep shooting. Hit the drop, man. Keep shooting. Keep shooting, baby.
Keep it going.
Hey, hey, good look, though.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Hey,
Game
hey,
time,
right here.
game time.
Don't worry about it. Keep shooting.
Oh, you done? You done?
Hey, man.
You mentioned that you were immobile for a year and a half. At what point after picking up 2K do you feel like you really mastered the game?
It came to me so easy. And because actually my name was not Watch Me Work at first. It was actually Church Boy. Ironically, the way that I would call for our ISO is saying watch me work. So when I would say watch me work, people would know, get out the way and just watch what he's about to do.
Do you remember how many times you've been on top place? Ooh.
And Smitty, every year we see a few teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust, and the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Yes, it's good.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bain. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Moran against Smith, inside. And there's Towns on the assist by Smith.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Brooks outside, lets the three fly. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Smith against Moran. Smith passes to McDaniels. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Brooks. 14 points for him last game against New York. A good look from Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Smith passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. From outside the arc. And another three from Minnesota. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Smith no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. And here are the Timberwolves. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 6 points.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed, a rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. And Towns' three-pointer is the lead. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Smith, coming off a 34-point game against Washington. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Smith. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Morant, the pass to Brooks.
2 minutes.
No good with the triple.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Now here's Bane. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. It's McDaniels on the wing. Brooks defending. Smith right side. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The floater kept alive.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Edwards finds Gobert. Bane against McDaniels. For 3, Smith. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Bane. Now Brooks. From deep, Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Smith's got 15.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back.
Here they come, now heading to the floor.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
We've got Mike Conley Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Torian Prince, and it's Smith in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Smith, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Anderson passes to Smith. Pass to Prince. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Bane. The 3 ball. Hits the trifecta. Bane's got his second basket.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Minnesota calls timeout. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when plan A fails.
Well, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Smith against Kennard. Pass to Prince. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. The 3 from Bane. Minnesota with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Smith.
The first free throw is good.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Outside Bane. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Here's Prince. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Timeout called. Memphis.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now, it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now Smith. He's got 27. Right side Conley. Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones from outside. And again, Memphis no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Smith. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The 3 from Bane. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota the other way with it now. It's deflected. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Smith's got 31.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Looking to end the run, and Brooks with the layup.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue the battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
Now here's Smith. He's got 31. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Cashes in the 12-footer. McDaniels got 5 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Smith passes to McDaniels. Back to Smith. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here's Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Conley passes to Smith. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. On the court for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Smith. The kick out to Edwards. From the high post. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
To the middle. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got his first points of the night.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 7 points in the game.
Weaving his way through the paint, Desmond Bane flexing his way to the basket.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Nine seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. For 3, Smith sends it home from three-point land.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. So long, everyone.